Mr. Riley, at the start of the custody agreement, we gave you a list of excused absences. What we can accept as an excused absence. One of them being a note from a medical practitioner. Now, it's one thing to see a medical practitioner, going to the doctor, go to urgent care, great. But we need that note. So if they don't give you the note, it's not an excused absence. Not fair to me. That's a joke. It legitimately is a joke, because how am I supposed to force a medical practitioner to give me a note? Like, I was legitimately sick and they didn't want to give it to me. That's not my fault. Why should I suffer for that? We're lenient, okay? And if this had been the first time, okay, maybe we could let it slide. But you have been given chance after chance, and you've missed multiple supervised visits. And there's been other issues. I know, but you know, these rules are ridiculous because A, I can never like switch my supervised visits date. It's always a hassle or a chain of command that I have to follow, and nothing ever gets changed in my favor. And B, life happens. Like, things aren't perfect. Things are gonna come up. I'm gonna miss certain things. You know, everyone misses a day of school, misses a day of work, but when it comes to a supervised visit, I miss a couple and now, like, I can't see my son anymore. That's ridiculous. There are just some things that are out of my control. What about snowstorms? If there had been a snowstorm, was I gonna get penalized for that? Look, I sent my higher-ups an email about the situation. You should get a copy of it too in your email. I'm waiting for him to call me back. We'll see what happens after that. But it's not looking good. You shouldn't really have missed this many supervised visits. I don't need the lecture, because I didn't do anything wrong. And everything looks good with the baby. You're at a healthy 29 weeks. Won't see any issues, nothing you need to be worried about. Based off of the numbers, like the blood test numbers and all that, I don't know if this is a dumb question or not, but can you tell if like my preeclampsia got worse or better? All the numbers looked a little lower, relatively stable, nothing to be crazy concerned about, just continue to take your medication and listen to what the doctor tells you. Okay, I know I have like a way to go, but I've just been thinking about it. And am I gonna need like a C-section? Because I've heard, you know, with some preeclampsia cases, that needs to happen. I've never obviously gotten one before, so it's just curious. If it gets worse, you might need a C-section. I don't know if the doctor wants to do it with how you are now, so I think we need to wait and see till later on in your pregnancy, but from what I've seen in the past, I don't think you're going to need a C-section for the numbers that you have, but again, it's up to the doctor. Okay, those were like my only questions for today. Outside of that, everything is good with the baby. Nothing else is wrong. Yeah, no, everything's good. You did ask that a few times. Are you like nervous? Yeah, because I guess I'm not used to it. I'm so used to going to prenatals and something happens, and I'm just not used to nothing happening. Well, fingers crossed everything stays good. I don't think you have anything to worry about right now. Yeah, Mr. Riley, so I did get in touch with my higher-ups, and unfortunately, given the circumstances, that was your third strike. Without the excused absence, that third strike's going to remain, and your supervised visits have been revoked as of today. You are no longer permitted to have supervised visits with Junior. Really? Alright, so what does that mean? So how am I supposed to see my son then? There are no supervised visits. How are we making this work then? I'm really sorry to have to report that to you. You broke the custody agreement rules one too many times, and because of that, the custody agreement is void. So you're telling me I can't see Junior at all? That's it? Like I don't have any privileges to see him whatsoever? As of today, yes, that is correct, and full custody now reverts back to your ex-wife, Miranda. Again, I'm sorry to have to report this to you. I wish it would have worked out differently. You can't be serious, man. You can't be, for not getting a note at urgent care? Brian, I just got off the phone. I have news.
Yeah. What's up?
Joey lost his visitation rights.